This is my path, my journey. I'm willing to explain it all to you guys. No holding back anything. I just hope you're ready for the experience, and I just hope you can handle it. Why is it so hard for people to do? Why is it so hard for me to do? Is really what I want to base this off of, but I say people because I've noticed there's a lot of people like me that's just it's hard to do, right? I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of philosophies. I have a lot of things I want to do. I was just thinking like the way things are set up in my life, it's almost like the universe is trying to help me out. But the universe can't help me do. It can only help me with removing obstacles, help me by, just, I guess, I don't know, showing me things, putting the right thing at the right time, in the right place, in the right time, things like that the universe can do for me. But the universe can't make me do things. So, like for example, I need to get this podcast going. So we're gonna get the podcast going like probably tomorrow. Like I'm gonna probably try to do this tomorrow. Maybe the next day or maybe on Monday because my weekends are kind of packed. But it's like I want to get this going this week. Because I've been holding off for the podcast, and like I said, I have, it's gonna be on my dad's internet radio station. And then from there I might be able to get it on a few other internet radio stations and push it out, because I don't want it to just be it's not just going to be on YouTube, it's not just going to be on SoundCloud, it's not just going to be, it's going to be I want to push it out there. Like I already have these connects before the first episode. I already have these connects to put it, so I might as well use that. And I always feel like with the mind, it's like you either use your mind or you lose your mind. And I feel that same way with things in general, with like opportunities. You either take the opportunity or you lose the opportunity. So why do people, get into that state where it's like they have the opportunity to do what they want to do, but then they don't do what they want to do, and then they'll end up having regret at the end of their life saying, they didn't get to do what they wanted to do. And I really think that it has a lot to do with just, I guess, I don't know. I guess fear has a lot to do with it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people, we all have fear that can take over us. We have irrational fears that make no sense. And like I know with me, it's fear that holds me back. Irrational fears that make no sense. Fears that are like, why am I scared of that? Why, you know, it's like, I don't know, just things like that that really just this whole thing has my mind boggled, right? Because it makes me think our dreams could be right in front of us. And all it takes is for us to do a little more or to be a little uncomfortable in order to get that. But yeah, people mistake comfortability, for, you know, I guess for their dreams. You know what I mean? Like people want to accomplish their dreams so they can be comfortable, not accomplish their dreams because, that's their dream that they've always had. You know, I do honestly believe too many people, and I think it's the way that we were raised. I think it's the way society is. I think it's the way the world is. But I think that too many people are always want that end goal, and I do feel like money is a very, very, very big issue because people want the end goal and they think the end goal is have a lot of money so they can do what they want to do. And I guess that is a goal, to be able to, but the goal shouldn't be to have a lot of money. The goal should be to have the means to do what you want to do. To be able to do what you want to do in life. If you want to go to the beach, go to the fucking beach. But don't just but remember though, my thing is I know that if I say so my goal is if I was to say my goal is to go to this place, like, I've always wanted to go to Peru, buy a house in Peru, like, or just in South America in general, or near there. Just, I want to go near there. I want to go near where I feel like that's where I feel like I want to be. You know what I mean? So if I was to buy a house in, in South America and, I don't know, start doing retreats or start doing seminars or start doing whatever there, I feel like even though that's my goal, I feel like then I'd be like, then what? Then what? You know, which is why I've learned to just enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. I do. Carl Jung talks about turning your life, looking at your life as a journey, and Terrence McKenna's talked about it, and I definitely agree. Like before I even realized that they were talking about that, I already looked at my life as a journey. Like I already look at like the reason why my intro is my intro. It's like this is my life, my journey. This is just my journey. My life is my journey. I look at my life as a journey, and that's why it becomes a journey. That's why it has become a journey, of exploration, of learning, of just I don't know. It's a journey, literally, and it's a journey because I say it's a journey, and I think that I don't know. People get too caught up in just the mundane. We let society conform us. And it's mainly because of the way we feel, right? People are too stuck on trying to feel good all the time, thinking that that's what it means to be happy. Being happy does not mean you feel good all the time. Being happy just means that you are, accepted of just what's going on in your life, in the moment, what's going on in the moment. You enjoy the moment. So, but at the same time of enjoying the moment, don't settle for less. Now, if you're a big dreamer, there are a lot of people that don't have big dreams, that have never had big dreams. And I do suggest everyone should have at least a big dream and try to follow that shit. But there are a lot of people that have had big dreams since they were young, big dreams, but then they settled for a kind of big dream, and then they settled for a small dream because the semi big dream wasn't achievable, the big dream wasn't achievable, and it's like people are expecting to achieve shit in a year. It's like people are like, like with me, for me example, like I have my Sacred Sensation herb business, and it's not even a year old yet. And it's like a lot of people look at me like, I'm barely making enough money to pay the rent and like things like that with it. And it's like I know that that will change, but I also know it's a baby. It's a baby. My business is a baby. Like my YouTube channel is a baby. Like um I don't know. Like I originally started YouTube in 2015, then my YouTube channel got deleted. But it's like even that 2015 till now, 3 years, it's like it's just it's still in its baby stages. People are expecting to blow up, so fast because they see others blow up so fast. So if you see a secular YouTuber that in 3 years ended up getting, 500,000 subscribers, what do you expect yourself to do that? You're not them. You're you. And you need to know yourself because knowing yourself will definitely help you from being able to being conformed into society, what society wants. Because there's a lot of people that get to a certain age and then just be like, I'm not, I'm okay with the way my life is. They lie to themselves, right? And that's the thing. They lie to themselves to make themselves feel better. Because if you really thought about what you've done in your life, like if you really thought, I had this dream, that dream, and this dream, but I didn't do this dream because people told me that it was crazy. I didn't do this dream because I tried for 2 years and it didn't work. And I didn't do this dream because all the other ones failed, so I never even tried, because I was scared to try. And then you're at the end of your life, or not even at the end of your life. You could be 30 years old, thinking to yourself, you could be just starting your life, thinking to yourself, man, like it's okay that I didn't follow my dreams because I'm okay with the life I have now. Telling yourself a bunch of bullshit lies, like just to make yourself feel better. Too many people care about how they feel in the moment. Like, just live in the moment. If you feel like shit, then feel like shit and fucking cry about it and fucking get those tears out and feel the beautifulness of feeling that pain. People, like, I don't know, life is about feeling everything. Don't just, say, try to blow it off to feel happiness because that's why you're not really happy. That's why it's a bullshit, fake ass happiness because you're avoiding what is. What is if you didn't go for your dreams and you settled for less, it is never too late. If you can hear this video, if you can hear this message, then it is not too late. It's not too late. It's really not. It's not too late because no matter what, you could be 45, 50, 60 years old, 70 years old. It is not too late to go for your dreams. The only time I feel like it's too late is this. I had a conversation with my grandpa like last week, and my grandfather is 89 years old. He's had a stroke, but he's still stronger than Knox. He's still doing his thing. I mean, he was born the year of the Great Depression. The year the Great Depression started, it happened. He was born. Um, he talks about how he was 6 years old, working on a farm, doing this, making 6 cents an hour, giving his mom 3 cents of it, uh, things like that. He talks about his experiences, but you know, basically, what that it just makes me realize that no matter what, there are people that settle for less, or there are people that just continue doing what they're doing. There are people that complain about the situation they're in, or there are people that just do. And 6 years old, doing what he had to do, it reminded me that I need to just do what I need to do now. I'm fucking 24 years old. What is my excuse of not doing what I need to be doing? Because I don't need to be like the work I'm doing has nothing to do with working on a farm or actually physical hard actual labor. Like my grandfather was 6 years old working on a farm, pulling weeds and planting plants and pulling weeds and pulling the hard weeds and hoeing the dirt and working on a fucking farm at 6 years old and paying his mom half of the money he was making just so they can pay the bills. Like, that's some real fucking shit. That's reality. That was his reality. And so it's like, in my mind, I feel like people settle. He kind of settled, but not really. Like I don't know. It's a little different because he grew up in a different era, and he's not me. I know who I am. So because I know who I am, I just need to look at the big picture, because the big picture is, if my grandfather can do that, then why can't I just upload to 4 different social media sites twice a day or something like that. What I mean? It's time tedious because uploading to different social media sites takes a lot more time than just uploading to one. When you're uploading to one, it might take you 2 hours to upload a video. But when you're uploading to 3 social media sites, it takes like 6 hours, 7 hours to upload, that one video to all those sites. But, and then I can't really do much other work because my computers are running slow because of, uploading these videos. But it's like, this is just the sacrifice that I'm gonna have to make, if because this is what I want to do. Like, I also just had band practice. It's like 10:30, almost 11 o'clock at night. I had band practice because I'm getting back into making music, and I'll be doing that. And it's like the work that I'm doing is just my life. My life is my journey. My journey is my life, and my career. I'm trying to turn my life into my career, and just the person I am, like the things I love to do, making music. I'm gonna be performing at music festivals, and that's why we're practicing, getting back in the groove with that, because I haven't made music in like 3 years, and um, but it's just, I just know that, man, it's just, I'm doing a lot, but at the same time, this is what I want to do. And I'm not going to settle for less, because people get 45 years old and they're okay with working their job because it's making more money than they've ever made before. But they're okay with hating it because it's making money. And I'm not that person. I don't give a fuck about money. I just know I need money to survive, and I need money to do these actions I'm doing. And money is just a byproduct of doing the things you love to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do the things I love to do, and if I make money for it, then that's awesome. If not, then that's still awesome, because I still loved, doing what I was doing. And that's the point of view people need to realize, is that we need to enjoy what we do. We don't just need to do it just because it makes money. We need to enjoy this life. That's what this life is for. And it's not necessarily saying that, learn to enjoy the misery too. Learn to enjoy the hard times. That's why people are so focused on money, because they're too scared to go through hard times. It's like you have this addiction to comfort, this addiction to feeling like it's safe, to feeling like everything's okay. Well, let me tell you, The universe can shatter in a moment, and you could fly across the entire universe and have your atoms ripped apart and thrown across the universe to different sides of the universe. And it's like that can happen right now to all of us. And in any moment we could die. In any moment we can completely leave this planet. In any moment something can happen. A family member could die. Our kids could die. This could happen. Our kids could get kidnapped. So much shit could happen in life. But if we worry about that shit, we don't have time to think about our dreams, our goals, the things that we need to be thinking about. What we need to be thinking about is the solution. We don't need to keep thinking about the problem because we see the problem. We're living in the problem. So instead of living in the problem, let's think of solutions. Let's do what we love to do. And instead of settling and letting society conform you into what society wants to conform you into, stand out, speak your mind, do what you love to do. Um, and money will come. The universe has your back. You know, many times that like I run into problems where it's like I don't have the money to pay the rent, or I don't have the money to pay this or that, or then somebody will buy some herbs, or then somebody or then somebody somebody will give money, or somebody will help, or somebody will do this. Like the universe has our back. So if you believe in the universe will believe in you. You have to believe in yourself as well, though. So many people don't believe in themselves. That's why they settle, because they didn't believe that they could accomplish their dreams, because it was taking too long. Well, your dreams is a lifelong process. And let me tell you, I don't really care about necessarily accomplishing my dreams anymore. It's not about that anymore. It's just about fighting for my dreams. That's all. I'm going to fight for my dreams until the day I die. And I kind of lost track of, my thought process of where I was going with my grandfather. But what I was trying to go with my grandfather, situation when I was talking to him, and, at the end of his conversation, he was telling me that at 84 years old, that's when things changed. He said he felt like he could do everything he's always been able to do. Things started slowing down a little bit, but he said he still could mow his lawn. His lawn's kind of big. He still could do his thing. He could still whatever. He said at 84 years old, things changed. He could no longer do what he had to do. He had to be careful walking up the steps. He had to be careful. He said it was like a note. He noticed the change. And so the way I look at it is, I have until I'm 84 years old to do what I am doing. To do. So you're not, so it doesn't matter how old you are. You could be 60 years old, 70 years old, unless you're 84 years old, then it's a little different. But I feel like if you're 82 years old, you still have 2 more years to go for your dreams. So go for your dreams. Because this life, nobody's going to go for your dreams for you. And honestly, your friends will say they want you to accomplish your dreams. They believe in you and all this. But your friends are not going to be there when you fail. You're the one that fails. You're the one that sits in the regret of not accomplishing your dreams, or not trying to accomplish your dreams. Your friends aren't going to really care or really feel, that pain of not ever wanting to, or not ever trying to accomplish your dreams. But you will. Or you'll have that pain of thinking, I never even sat down to even want to have a dream. I was so focused on making money in society's bullshit and brainwashed bullshit that I never even thought of a dream. And you don't want to be that. So just live. Like I said, you got until you're 84 years old, and yeah, I'm 24. So I have a while. That's why I'm not in a rush. I'm not in no rush to be a successful businessman. Like, there's a lot of people that, don't even have a business certificate like I do, and aren't paying taxes like I am. And they sell kratom, and they're making thousands of dollars a month, almost in the double digits of thousands a month. And it's like, that's okay. I'm genuinely happy for the people that are making their own and living and doing their dreams and living. I don't really care about that. I'll get there when I get there. I'm not worried about getting there now. I'm just living. I'm just experiencing, and I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying the hard times just as much as I enjoy the good times. I'm enjoying every moment. I live it up every day too. I make the best of everything. So it's a mindset. Life is all about a mindset. So change your mindset, you will change your life. But thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to chase your dreams. Peace out, guys.